Hi guys, it's Jim from DockBuddie.com. Today we're going to go over how to install the Cleat mounted Dock Buddie. But before we do, let's review what comes in the box. So in the box comes the Y top that screws on to the pole sections. It comes with 3 pole sections. The base one has a label on it saying Dock Buddie, patent pending, and the 2 extender ones will give you up to 5.5 feet if all 3 are screwed together. In addition to those items, we've got kind of the main product here, which is the Dock Buddie that attaches to the cleat on the dock. Many docks will not allow you to screw into the dock. If you are in an area that allows you to screw into the dock, we have a deck-mounted Dock Buddie that basically comes with those items there, not the cleat, and you basically screw it to the deck using your own supplied hardware because we're not sure what type of deck you got, and then concatenate the pole sections to get the height that you want. But we're going to focus now on the cleat-mounted Dock Buddie. So this is the base that the pole sections screw into, and it's threaded pretty much all the way through to accommodate the screws. We also include 2 cleat plugs, I call them, that capture the cleat. So I'll demonstrate here. Here's a 12-inch heavy-duty cleat and the 12-inch cleat plug. It says SD for Sea Dog. And so that goes on either side of the cleat. And then the screws go in and thread into the base. I'll demonstrate that with another cleat, which is the Sea Choice cleat, a 12-inch cleat. Little bigger opening, but certainly not as robust a cleat as the other one. But basically, the cleats are all labeled with, like in this case here, SC up 12-inch. So the part that says up goes up. So we're going to put that into one side of the cleat, and then the other side also with the up. So you can see how those 2 cleat plugs, capture the cleat. And then you basically hand thread the 2 screws into the base. And because this is a video, I'm going to use a power screwdriver. You can see how it kind of threads in. And then when it's pretty much in, you can tighten it by hand. And so there's a finished Cleat Buddie base attached to the cleat itself. The next step is you take of the 3 pole sections, 2 of them will have connector pieces. The first one has the label on it. You screw that, thread it into the cleat base, tighten it down as required, and then you can add the Y section on the top or concatenate with extra pole section and have the Y at the very top. With using all 3 of the pole sections, it gives you 5.5 feet of vertical height to hold your cleat line or your dock line. So that's it. We do offer other cleat plugs. It's for example, here's a 10-inch one, 10-inch cleat. But if your cleat is unique, send us some pictures and identify the manufacturer or whatever information you can send, and we'd be happy to try to develop cleat plugs for your cleat, your specific cleat. That's it. I'll talk to you next time. Have a good time out on the water.